Ba-ba-ba. Right, let's see if we are live. Not quite. I've got a stupid advert. Somebody's selling something. Skip that. Good evening, everybody. Right, let's make sure let's just make sure I'm live everywhere. So Tube, I am live on the Tube. So good evening to everybody who is already waiting. Oh, bless you. So more or less, Margaret, not 100%, but slowly but surely. Hi, Linda, Jane, Paula, Samantha, Audrey. It does feel like ages. I'm getting there. I'm not quite there, but I'm getting there slowly but surely. So we are live on the Tube. Let's just check Facebook and see if Facebook has caught up. Let's have a look. And we are live on Facebook, which is an absolute marvel. So let's just make that bigger. Famous last words. Turn the subtitles off. Subtitles are off, but why is the picture not going? Anyway, so good evening everybody on the Facebook. I'm Phill, Pamela, Jill, Janice, Deirdre, Sandra, Linda, Jackie. You're coming too quickly. Lynn, Jackie, SJ, Sue, Eileen, Carol, Amanda, Jill, David, Wendy, Jeanette, Linda, Diane. Right, everybody's jumping in now. So how are we all? So I'll give you a quick update about me before we start. So let's just take this off because you don't want to keep just looking at that. You can look at my glasses instead. How exciting is that? So I'm not 100% still, just to keep you in the loop. I've been back to the doctors today, got a different course of antibiotics, and we'll see how we go. I'm going to have some blood tests and a chest x-ray, blah, blah, blah. But at least things are moving forward now. I am way better than I was a couple of weeks ago. Oh, why has that not gone off? There we go. But still not 100%. So let's see what happens and see if we can get back to normal. I've got juice. Oh, it's on my list, Chrissy. I haven't had the energy, B, had the time, but it is on my list, I promise you. Chrissy's just reminded me about the monthly challenge. Look at my mark, what a state. You'd think that was Leone's, wouldn't you? Well, maybe not quite. I guess this is still spotlessly clean compared to what our Leone has. Right, so new release. It's something that we've never done before, so this is a first, and it's very exciting. This is something that I did mention to you all a couple of months ago in our Facebook group. So if you are in our Facebook group, I asked you a question, and you all answered. Everybody answered. So based on the majority of what the comments were in the poll in the Facebook group, this is why we've got what we've got. So it's not dies, it's not stamps, it's something completely different. It's super exciting. You're going to absolutely love this system. I already am in love with it. I knew I would be, and I can't wait for what else may come that goes with it soon. Because this is going to be absolutely awesome. So, are you one of those people who's just good evening to everybody who's jumping in? I'm rattling on. I'm just rattling on, but at least I'm here. What's normal? Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, maybe better. I'm not quite, Sandra. Bless you. It hasn't stopped you spending your pension. Definitely not. Hi, Jean. Yeah, I do. I'd be lying, Jean, if I didn't say I didn't feel better, because I do. However, the cough is persistent. And I'm not going to go on about it because you don't want to hear about my ailments. I'm just grateful that I'm heading in the right direction. And now, finally, having seen a different GP, we're going to do some tests and what have you to find out what's going on. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Well, I'm saying that. Hopefully it is. Right, so back to the new release. Super exciting. What I'm going to say before we start, before I start showing you this, I've told you already, it's not dies. We've had enough dies so far this year. It's not stamps. We've got stamps coming. It's something that I thought about away last year, which is when I was asking you the question. And it's something that I know lots of people have suggested to me, because not everybody has a good eye for matching colours. Sometimes you don't want the hassle of trying to find things that complement and coordinate with each other. So I've done that. So this is a brand new system, everybody. It's so exciting. So people are jumping in, so I'm going to get a drink and then I'm going to jump straight in because I've got a lot to show you. So I'm on juice instead of coffee because I'm pretty sure the coffee is aggravating me, but there you go. Hi Jenny, hi to everybody who I've not seen for ages. Hopefully we're on the right track now, so we should be back to some kind of normality. Anyway, here we go. So, here we go. Let me introduce you to the brand new colour coordinates 8x8 paper system. Now this is not just paper packs. This is a whole system designed to give you gradient shades of different colour families in 2 different finishes. Okay, this was so hard to put together, everybody, so hard to put together, but now we don't have to try and find blue shades that coordinate with each other, because they all do. Yeah, they all do. No ifs, buts or maybes. We don't need to worry about matching. We don't need to worry about finding the perfect shade. So let's talk about what this is. Remember I said this is a system. I've got some fabulous display boards at the side of me that I'm going to show you because it makes it easier to explain it to you in a larger format. But let me just quickly... Oh, you saw a sneaky... Oh, stop it, Phil. Come on, they're all moving. Move that to the side. Can you see that? Yeah, you can. Let's just talk to you. Oh, I can't separate them, so I'm just going to talk to you about it, right? Because I just can't separate it. Right, so colour coordinates. Brand new. It's a complete system. This is the first part of this system. Before, what I'm going to do is, can you remember ages ago I asked you a question about 10 different colours and 20 different packs? It would have been too many, so I've split the first release into 2 halves. So this is half of the first release, okay? This is going to be a massive library of different papers, different colours, different shades, different finishes. So we're starting with 2 finishes that are designed to complement each other. So if I just show you, look, we've got the colour block. So we've got the distressed colour block in 6 different shades of blue. 6 different shades of blue. The distressing is just on the edges and it's very soft look. So I haven't gone mad with this shabbying. I've just done a little bit on the edges. We've never ever had colour blocks, everybody. I can't tell you how gorgeous these are, right? So this is your distressed colour block in shades of blue. We've then got the distressed linen in shades of blue. And if I just pop these like this, you've now got, can you see that? Let me come in a little bit closer. You've now got the colour block with the linen, the distressed linen to go with it. So the distressed linen gives you a softer shade of the colour in the colour block. So for example, this blue is the same blue as this, but it's 5 or 6 shades lighter, right? So straight away, these 2 papers coordinate. However, this one goes with that, with that, with that, with that, with that. This one goes with all 6. All 6 shades will mix and match with all 6 shades in its colour block counterpart. And these papers are stunning. So we know that you already love the linen. So this is a new linen. No, actually, I'll take that back. It's the same linen, but it's a different edge. So the distressing on the linen is different to the colour block. It's still white and it's still very, very soft. So this is the ones that I've been working with. I'm just going to do a quick flick for you. I'm just going to do a quick flick just to give you a rough idea. So you basically get 24 sheets in each. I mean, look how gorgeous these are. You get 24 sheets in each pack. And there are 10 packs, which gives you a massive I mean, look at that blue. It's stunning. They're all stunning. You know, I love my blue shades. Look at that. Like a proper denim blue. Then we've got the royal blue. Then we've got the electric blue. So that is the blue shades. I'm going to show you the boards afterwards because I need to show you the boards side by side so that it all makes sense. We're then going to move on to the pinks. So we've got pinks here. You know how much I love pink. So we've got the same format again, look. So we've got the distressed colour block in shades of pink. 6 different shades. I mean, the colours are just mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. Because you're never going to run out of colours. They're just absolutely gorgeous. So 6 different shades of pink with their linen counterparts. Yeah. And the thing that's really exciting is if I put the blue, and just bring the blue in. If I bring the blue and put it next to the pink, the blues and the pinks will all mix and match with each other. So you could do a blue and pink card and know that that pink will go with that blue. That pink will go with that blue. All the pinks will go with all the blues, whether it's colour block or whether it's linen. I'll do another quick flick. These are my working sets, so, well, as you can see. So these are my working sets, but let me just look at these gorgeous colours. Now, you know I'm not a fan of pink, so for me to get 6 shades of pink that I absolutely love is you can tell I've worked. Look at that. How beautiful is that? And then we've got a lovely cerise colour. And then we've got the linen counterparts. I'm trying to flick through, but there you go. You can see all the different shades. Then we move on to lavender. Then we move on to lavender, which is the same thing again. So we've got the distressed colour block in shades of lavender. This is not the purple pack. There will be a purple pack in the next part of this. This is lavender. These have got more like bluebell kind of tones in. And then you've got the distressed linen as to go with it. So again, you can. I'll just do a quick flick because I do want to get on with the demo as well. Oh, look at this colour. Oh. Look. And then we've got the linen to go with it. So let's talk about this as a in card making terms, how this fits into what we already do. So we know straight away, we know for a fact that we can do just tone on tone. So lavender with lavender and mix and match across that whole way. So it's 6 times 6 different variations of how many different combinations you can create from one colour family. But then when you bring in the pinks, you can see that the pinks will go nicely with the lavenders and so on and so forth. It's super exciting. I'm going to lose my voice. Oh, this is, I'm going to say it. We ummed and ahed about yellow. But I'm telling you now, I've used this a lot already. So we've got the shades of yellow going all the way from this gorgeous gold colour down to this beautiful straw colour. And oh, look, you can see I've done stamens with these. And then we've got the linen counterparts. And let me just tell you, yellow is a hard colour to get right with the printers. They have been so patient with me. So patient, and I'm even less patient when I'm not very well, so you can imagine what fun they've had. So, and then we've got our linen counterparts. Look, how beautiful is this? It's just stunning. Stunning, 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 stunning. Right. So that is your linen, your yellow tones. And then we've got the teal. You can see I've been using this one as well. And then we've got the colour blocking shades of teal. And I've gone down the greeny teal route for this first part. So we've got 6 different shades of teal there, with 6 different shades of distressed linen in teal that obviously are designed to go with it. So let's do a quick flick so you can see these gorgeous colours. I've used this one. Well, I've used them all. Oh, look at these colours. So, technical stuff. Just before I get on to showing you the boards, look at that. Stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. No if, buts, or maybes. It's absolutely stunning. So, technical stuff before we move on from it. So, the papers are all the same as you would expect from us. They're all 190 GSM, which makes them not so much a paper as a lightweight cardstock. They are all single-sided, yeah. There's no point having these double-sided because it's just an absolute waste. They're all single-sided, they're all acid and lignin free. You get 24 sheets per pad, and there are 240, 2, 4, 6. There are 10 packs, which gives you 240 sheets for the first release, okay? So no more will you say to me, I can't find the right colour, Phill, because this is giving you so many different shades, and more importantly, it's giving you workable shades that you know you're going to use all the time, shades that you can do mixing and matching with. So for example, if I just put this side by side, can you see, look, they're going to coordinate with each other. It doesn't matter whether they are contrasting colours, whether they are complementary colours, they are going to work together. And if I just put, I'm going to show you this because this is one of my favourite combos. You're going to get sick of seeing me do this. If you put the yellows with the teal side by side next to the teal, look at this combination. Oh, it's stunning. Absolutely stunning. Right, I'm just going to bring the boards in quickly because I need to show you how it works. I'm probably not going to get the whole thing on the screen, but I'm just going to bring it in and show you. So I am going to take these with me for my shows on Hobby Maker on Wednesday, so you'll be able to see these a little bit better when they are bigger in the studio. So I'm just going to try and show you how this looks. Remember, this is only a 1/6 of one of the pads. It's just a 1/6. It's 240 sheets of papers that we're going to absolutely use. So you've got your colour blocks with your linen counterparts. But then if I just bring this down, look, I'm going to try and get all of them in. Oh, how pretty is that? How pretty is this? Look at that. Oh, that's going to bug me because the teal one is a bit off. That's going to bug me. And so is the yellow. But anyway, so can I get that all in? Let me just move it to this side. So this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is all your colours for the first part of this colour coordinates, colour matching system. So can you see, look, if I can choose any of the stronger colours, and they are going to mix and match. The blue with the teal, the blue with the yellow, the pink with the yellow, the lavender with the pink, lavender with the yellow, with the blue, with the teal, etc, etc. But if I bring it, I'm just going to turn it sideways. I'm just going to turn it sideways. See if I can get more in. I can't get it all in. I'm sorry, everybody. These boards are just too big. But can you see now, look? I could choose. We all know, getting away from it, you know for a fact that there's going to be one of the shades that you're going to use the most. But it doesn't matter because they're all going to match. So I could use this lemon, this straw colour, with any of the teals, and it's going to match. It doesn't matter. Oh, this is paper pack heaven, everybody. So let's just show you these just before I move them. So that is your teals. That is your blues. Look at this stunning, stunning blue. Stunning, stunning blue. And then you've got the lemon, the yellows. So we go from the gorgeous goldy colour right down to the straw lemony shade. And then we've got the pinks. It's fabulous, isn't it? And then we've got the lavenders. So these are your first 5 colours. Right, now before I move on and make a card from all this, you know for a fact you can stamp on my papers, you can die cut my papers, make your flowers from these papers, you can run them through your embossing folder, you can spritz on them, paint them, chalk them, whatever you want to do, because they are 190 GSM. It's top quality stuff, yeah. So looking at this screen you've got here, where you've got your colour block and you've got the distressed linen. So the distressed colour block, the distressed linen. When we get to not the next part, but the part after that, we're going to continue the colour family with different finishes. So you're going to have different finishes to build onto these as well, which basically means you're never going to have to struggle about matching colours or finding papers that coordinate. Oh, right, draw breath, Phil. My voice is going croaky. I'm pretty sure Karen will, David. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Karen will. So, technical stuff, because I've just seen what Karen's just said there. So, just bringing it back before I get my demo started. This will be one of our new core products. So this is something that we're going to keep in all the time. However, I'm just giving you a heads up. The order for this first initial release has already been done. It's massive. It's a massive, massive order. The girls at the shop will tell you just how many, like hundreds and hundreds of boxes. So I will not be reordering. I will not be reordering this release until certainly autumn time, when we've had the next part. So what I'm going to do, because this is a core product, we are keeping this in. But once this delivery is gone, I won't reorder until we're on not the next release, the one after. So I will rotate the stock. Oh, Michelle's saying I'm scared of the price. Are you ready for this? This is how good I am. I've either been on too many tablets, but I've kept these at the 2025 price of £9.99 each. So it's £9.99 each, same as they were last year. So if you are ordering from myself, I'm pretty sure Julia does 10% as well. But if you order the bundle from us, you'll get 10% off, which is basically one of your pads for free. Yeah, these will be on Hobby Maker. I am just going to tell you now, once they've gone until the very earliest autumn. So I would suggest you get yours in as soon as you can. And I guarantee you, by the time we reorder these, you'll be ready for you'll be chomping at the bit for the next lot. Okay, so that is your first introduction to the colour coordinates. And this is a system. It's not just a bunch of paper packs that I've put together. This is a system that you can mix and match. Oh, I've run out of space. Let me just drag that across. Oh, of course, it didn't all go. So this is a system where you can mix and match all your papers, all your colours, all the different shades, and know it's going to coordinate. How fab is that? I can tell you now, me and Karen struggled because there are more colours coming, obviously. And me and Karen struggled what to do for the first set because they are all stunning. I'm trying to get that all on the screen, but you can see it. you can see that. How fabulous is this? It's fabulous. It's going to make it so easy for you to just pick. You can just cherry pick. You can just pick and know that it's going to work, which I think is fab. Right, let me get a drink and then get on with the demo because my voice is going. Sorry, I apologise for coughing at you. Right. Ooh. So now we are going to make a card using the teals. I'm just going to zoom my camera in a little bit. That's better. You can see that a little bit better now. It's a good job I've got my pajama bottoms on, isn't it? So I've kept, let me just remind you, I've kept these at the 2025 price. Everything's gone up, you know what it's like. So when we get to the maybe second or third release of this, they probably will have to go up to the 2026 price, but it's only something like 50p. I'll try not to put the prices up if I can help it. The reason I've done this, the reason I've done the colour coordinates is I know how much people struggle with colours and matching. So if you just look at this on my counter here on my desk, what we've got here is just plain white cardstock. Everything else, the flowers, the die cuts, are from the new colour coordinates. I'm just going to show you the papers as well with the embossing folder. And it all matches, and I'm going to tell you the truth. For the flowers, I was using bits. From my teal pad. Let me see if I can find them. Oh yeah, look. Yeah, look. So I was just using bits for my flowers. And if I just bring this in, you can see I've got two different shades of teal here. Look, can you see? You've got one that's a little bit petrol-y blue and one that's a little bit like a true teal. But look how they all coordinate. I didn't have to even think about it. I love that for us. Love it, love it, love it. Right, so let's just make a card and show you how easy it is to put these all together. I think for me it will stop us stressing about trying to find coordinating colours and papers, and the fact that I've started with the colour block, which I've never done before. We've never had a colour block ever. The fact that I've started with the colour block gives us a really good foundation, because everything I bring to you afterwards from now on is going to coordinate with this. So let me just show you this. So I've used the 3D heart lattice embossing folder. So what happens, let me just give you a tip, because these papers are white core. Yeah, yeah, they are lighter. Chris is just saying, look, it will be cheaper on postage too, unless you use as many foam tape layers and pin flare as me. No, the white core, Helen, I was just about to mention that. So this is white core, which I actually think is a good thing, because we've got coloured core with the cardstock. We've got, thank you, Donna. We've got white core with the papers. So when you run my 3D embossing this papers through my 3D embossing folders, it's already going to take some of the colour off, a bit like when you do parchment. So what I'm doing, which I absolutely love, it's giving us an extra layer of texture, an extra bit of dimension. I'm just going to use a little sanding block, and I'm going to accentuate this. Now, this is just one of them cheapy things from Homebase or somewhere like that, B&Q. I can assure you this is the only thing I'm likely to use a sanding block for. And I'm just going to highlight this, look. In fact, let me just do the top part and show you the difference, because this is fabulous. This is a proper Brucey bonus from this. Look at that. Oh, look at this. So I've done the top half, look. And I've left the bottom half how it was when it first came out of the embossing folder. Now, if you don't want as much distressing from your 3D embossing folders, spritz it with water first. But I love that. That is absolutely stunning. It's almost like a little extra So I'm glad I kept the white core for these. Oh, that is just so fabulous. So this paper, I'm calling it paper. It's not really paper, is it? It's a lightweight cardstock, but at 190 GSM, but it is classed as a paper. Let me just dry that. It's just going to give us a whole new set of things that we can do with these, which I think is fabulous. And like Chris has said, it will reduce the weight of your projects. Not that I post any cards, but there you go. Right, let's get this on and let's get this card made. I'm going to try not to be forever. It does look fabulous either way. Phil's just started sanding. Yeah, it won't be skirting boards, don't get excited. I won't be sanding no skirting boards. Irene, I've just flicked over to YouTube, and I can see Irene's asked the question about whether I'm going to reorder the lattice, the celebration numbers die set, and the answer is yes, I will. It won't be. Do you know how we're using this earlier? Why has it decided to clog up now? Come on. It's my own fault because I left it stood up. So yes, I will reorder the celebration numbers. Not just yet, but I will reorder it because there's something else coming to go with it, which is what we all want. Right, let's get this card put together. So the die cutting I've got here is from the Layered Differently series. Layered Differently series 2. I think this is Magnificence Rectangles. Oh, it's just too beautiful. Look at that. What a bonus. And you see what I mean about the distressing look? Because it's just on the corners. You don't end up with it everywhere. Oh, it's fabulous. I'm just going to pop this on some foam tape. I don't know where that's come from. That's a clever idea, Saz. Saz is just saying she's numbered her to keep her pads in order. She's written with them on pencil. Oh, Jesus, smell. She's written the number of them on the back in pencil. That's a good idea. Mother's Day. I could do. I don't know if I've got a... My mum might be watching. I ain't got Mother's Day on this, have I? I'll make one of my demos on telly for my mum. Right, so let's get this put together. So this card I've chosen is, I've ripped off one of Julia's from her samples. Now, I'm not going to show you. I've actually got Julia's samples. They're downstairs on my dining table. But I'm not going to show you any. I'm going to wait until TV. So I've taken this idea from one of Julia's. I usually like to borrow the ideas, and as I like to lovingly call it, enhance them. Angela will tell you. Poor Angela. So let's just get this layered up. And for me, when I was getting this card ready, when I was doing all the cutting and everything, obviously I've been prepping my TV demos as well. So I've got scraps collecting. And I've saved everything. Look, even little in fact they're here. Look, even little strips from the matting and layering I've saved. Helen's actually done a really nice card. I'm not going to tell you. You wait till you see it. But save everything. Save everything, because you're going to be able to do little tiny die cuts from them. I absolutely love this, and I'm so glad that I've done it. And it's only because of you all really telling me when you struggle with colours and everything that made me do this. and I mean, Karen and the design team will tell you it's taken a while to get this done. So I haven't just the colours. If I just show you the teal one again that I'm using. So the colours that I've got here, this is not me just picking from a chart. I've created these colours, I've blended these colours, because there's no point having things that look exactly the same. So all these colours are created by me. They're not from a colour chart or anything. Can you do a die for Mother's Day? Have we not got Mother's Day in the sentiments? I think we have, Lee. In the elegance script, I think we have. I tend not to do overly specific sentiment dies because we only use them for one thing. I hope you love these papers as much as I do. I can't wait for you to get them home. In fact, Karen messaged me earlier and she said the bundle. Well, let me just show you. You imagine the weight of this coming through your letterbox. Karen says it's too heavy for Royal Mail. And this is with about 40 sheets missing because I've used them for my demos. How many sheets of the same colour are in each pack? 4 Caroli. So let me just show you. So you've got 6 colours, 4 sheets of each. So 6 colours or 6 shades. It's important for me to mention that it's the same. It's all shades of the same colour. So teal shades, yeah, and then 4 sheets of each. I thought that was a good balance, that giving us more shades, and 4 sheets is probably a good balance. Right, here we go. I'm just gonna pop this back on. I've just seen copycat. It's true. It's true. Right, let me just pop this on. You're gonna be surprised when you see the demos on Hobby Maker. I prepped a card. Was it today or yesterday? I can't remember. But I prepped a card and it's got 1 flower on it, which is just, man, it's just shocking, frankly. Right, let's get some glitter on. So I'm going on the flat part here. Oops. Oh, that's a bit naughty. Naughty glue bottle. I've got to remember not to swear. Not yet. So I'm just adding Diamond Dazzle, obviously. And you know I like to add it to the layer at the back rather than the top one. Look how gorgeous this colour is. And do you know what's even more exciting about that? We could have done this card in any of the 6 shades of pink, any of the 6 shades of blue, any of the 6 shades of lavender, any of the 6 shades of lemon or yellow, and the same in pink. So it's a bit mind-blowing. In fact, when I was writing the description for Hobby Maker for the shows on Wednesday, I've put that one of the hardest things that you're going to have to deal with this is choosing which colour to start with, because they're all just stunning. It makes it easy, because you know you can just pick any. And you know what it's like, everybody, when you get to the end of your paper packs and you're left with the sheets that you've been putting off using, it won't matter because they're going to match. And the other thing that's really exciting about this is that you can use these papers for anything. So this, I'm obviously not doing a Christmas card, but these shades of teal are going to be fabulous as Christmas cards. And the pinks, if you're into that kind of colour palette for your Christmas. It's exciting. It's been a long time since, well, I've never done this. I've never done a whole series like this of mix and match papers. Never. It's a first. And it is going to be a core line, because we need this in our lives. For lots of different reasons. One is to make it easier for us, which is basically why I've done this. But two, you know, you're going to be able to make fabulous cards just using the one colour shade, which is what I've got here. I've actually got on this card, if I just bring that in, look, different shades from the same pack, and it just works so well. No, they're not, Julie. They're single-sided. I don't do double-sided in papers. I can't see the point in it. There's no point paying extra for a double-sided print when we're only going to see one side of it. Ooh. I could tell you it's taken a while to get them, well, to get them designed. I've actually already got the next 5 colours ready, but I won't bring these out all the time. It will be a few months before you see the next part. So this is part 1, or the initial release, or half of the initial release. There will be another half to this, and then depending on how popular they are, which quite frankly, if I was sat watching somebody else do this, I would want it, we may introduce limited edition colours. We may. So just while I'm doing all this, so you can, as ever, pre-order from 9 o'clock tonight, or after I've finished the live. Just pop this on, and you can pre-order from myself or from Julia, as always. Shipping will be from Thursday, which is the same time we will be shipping or starting to ship our hobby maker orders. I don't care whether you get it from me, whether you get it from Julia, or whether you get it from Hobby Maker. All I care about is that you get this, because you'll kick yourself if you don't. Right, so the die cut I've got here, you can see, look, different shade of teal again. So a different shade again, but look how it all comes together. Stunning. So let's just get some... Oh, I've got something else for you next week as well. Oh, I might not even wait till next week. I might do it at the weekend. Oh, I've just spotted a little... Of course it rolled onto the glue. Of course it did. This is the Allure. I don't know whether we've got any of these left. This is the Allure die set. In fact, if we have, it'll be very, very few. This was your limited edition from the Ornate Frames. So let's just get that on. No, Chrissy, I've kept them. I actually asked... Sorry, everybody. I hope you're sitting down when I tell you this, Chrissy, but I actually asked for later shows because I'm staying over. I'm staying over this week because it was too much for me when I was there last week, driving there and back in a day. So I asked for a later start, and I'm actually, because I know I've got a later start, I'm quite looking forward to doing the 6 o'clock show. I don't think I've ever done a 6 o'clock, or if I have, it's probably only once. So all these people who miss seeing me because I'm usually on through the day, they'll wonder what's hitting when they see me. I'm trying not to overdo it, because I don't know whether everybody else has been the same with these viruses, but the fatigue really kicks in and just makes me feel really tired. So it's been a long slog, this. A long slog. But hopefully I'm on the way out. Not on the way out, that sounds wrong. Hopefully it's on its way out. Right, so you can see how easily this is coming together. This is the whole point of this. So I'm just going to add this on before we do the centre part. So I'm mixing and matching die sets, and I'm mixing and matching shades from the same pad. Let's just make sure I get that. I thought this was a really nice fit, look, with the hearts. The hearts from the earlier set. I think I might be a little bit too low, but it's too late. With the hearts from the earlier set, look, fitting nicely into the little bumpy parts. Are there any limited edition colours? No. I've purposefully not done that. How far is the studio? It's about, on a good day, Pam, it's about an hour and a half. But it's the dreaded M42 M6 thing. It's a bit of a ball ache. Well, it is if you've got them. Let's just pop some foam tape on this. I'm just going to cough. I'm just going to turn around. Right, here we go. So foam tape on this. And then we're just going to pop this on, and then I'm going to glitter this before I start shaping the flowers. Now you can see I've not done the flowers ahead of time. One, because I just ran out of time. And two, because I want to show you how lovely they shape with these papers. I've got to say as well, everybody, just for when you get yours home, I've called these 8x8 paper pikes, but they are actually bigger than 8x8. You know me, if I can, we're going to go bigger. So these are actually 8 1/4 sheets. So we've got a little bit extra, yeah, look. So, oh, it's actually over 8 1/4. Let's bring that in, see if I can show you that. So we've actually got a little bit of playroom there, look, which I thought was a little bit of a bonus. It means, you know, if you're doing an 8x8 card, you've got enough. Well, you've got more than enough there. Right, I'm just going to glitter around the lacy part of this. And then we'll get on to the flowers. I love this die set. I think it's one of my favourites I've ever done. Karen, have we got any of the Elio left? I'm just going to ask Karen to check before I show you my set, just in case we haven't got any. And I'm just tormenting you. Of course, none of that went in the pot. Oh, it's just so pretty, look. And I love this colour. Could be worse. Could be worse. Right, I'm just going to pop this on. We are getting somewhere. If I had an Aston Martin, it would be an absolute dream to drive there. I've got to say, I do really like the car I've got now. And it is a great big wagon, so it's super comfortable, but I must admit, everybody, I struggled last Wednesday driving home. So I did. So hopefully it'll be a bit better this time, because I'm staying over. But I'll be up at 5 o'clock to set off at 6. Right, here we go. So can you see how easy it is to put these together? And remember, the only cardstock I've used here is white. So when you start bringing in, and when you get all your papers home and you start looking at all the coloured cardstock that we've got, you're going to be able to do even more with them. I'll just stand up to do this. Well, to be honest, Sandra, that's what stopped me from having a Range Rover. I've ummed and ahed about a Range Rover for years, but every time I do any research, they always have bad reputations. Oh, look how gorgeous this card is. Right, flowers. My nose is running now, so if I have to go and blow it. Oh, we have got the Elio, Karen says. Oh, that's a bit of a treat, everybody. There can't be many. There can't be many of these. Right, so if you haven't got Allure, which was the limited edition from the ornate frames, we can't possibly have many of these left because the limited editions don't last long. Sorry, everybody. This is the Allure. Go and get it. Go and get it, because I will definitely 100% not be restocking this. And that's what's given me my... I've not even used the lattice look. That's what's given me that gorgeous frame there. Go and get it if you haven't got it. Karen, pop a link on. Ah, Julia's just said, look, the teal colour block is fab with the gold luster card. That's a good idea. Right, flowers. So I'm just going to change my tool to a smaller one. And I'm going to show you what I was planning earlier. I've kept the flowers separate because I've mixed the different shades of teal. Now, when I was getting this ready earlier, I actually did the gold for my stamens. Now, I'm telling you, these yellows, you're going to use them all the time for your stamens. Look how fab that is. You're going to use them for all the time for your stamens. And I didn't tonight because I wanted to just show you the teals, but I've kept them there. So I'm just going to shape these this way. I'm going to do them a little bit different to what I normally do. Actually, what time is it? Yeah, it's only 8 o'clock. I do it the other way. I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to do it this way. I would normally take a bit more care on this, but I wanted to do this to show you how these papers are such good quality, which I'm sure you all know already. But you can literally just drag your ball tools across them and add some texture to them. Oh, that's so lovely. So lovely. This is actually too big, but it will suffice for this demo. There we go. Let's just see what you're saying. Have a drink, thank you. Will you be eating Phil's? Yeah, probably. I can tell you now, I won't be having any photos taken the way I look at the minute. In fact, I might even put a jumper on Wednesday again. It felt it's funny, isn't it? Because I mean, you've all known me for years, so you know that waistcoats are my thing. They always have been. So it almost felt like I was cheating when I went in a jumper. It was very strange, but it was comfortable. The studio, it's a very strange virus, which I'm sure most of you who've had it will know. I'm better when it's cold. So at night time, when the heating's been on, etc., Oh, let me just show you this, everybody. I'm almost tempted to put this in as well. Let me just see what it looks like. Bear with me a sec. I'm almost tempted to double these up. Oh, that's fantastic. Why? It's too late now. Why didn't I do that? Why didn't I do that? Look at that, look. Two-tone with the gold. The gold and yellow behind the teal linen. I should have done that. Yeah, so at the studio, I got the aircon on. And a jumper. Hayley did very well, bless her, taking care of me. They all did. Hobby Maker are just a joy. They gave me the studio, the second studio, so that I didn't have to be near other people, which I'm sure everybody was grateful for. Why have you got 1, 2, 3, 4 live on the screen? Oh, I don't know. Julie, it's not on my screen. Oh, thanks, Caroli. Right, so I'm just shaping this up. I haven't even had my hair cut, so you know I'm not very well when I haven't had my hair cut. I can't subject them to that, not just yet. Oh, I love these flowers. These are one of the original Floral Finery, the 6-petal one. So I'm just going to pop the stamens in. I'm just going to knock that back a little bit. Right, I'm going to whiz through this, so apologies if I knock you dizzy. But I'm just going to whiz through this. So I'm pressing quite hard. I don't know whether you can see, but I'm pressing quite hard and it's not tearing these at all. Fabulous. It die cuts like an absolute dream. I remember all my printing is litho printing, which if you do a search, you'll see it's the best quality. And you can absolutely tell when you get these home. It feels like silky. It's good stuff. Isolated wing of Hobby Maker. I'm sure. Well, Jean, they sold it to me like they were doing me a favour, but I think they were just trying to keep me away from everybody. I'm in isolation. That's hilarious. Oh dear. These are like little starfruit fingers, starflower things. It's fab. Apart from that bit of glue that's just gone awry. Right, whizzing, I'm whizzing through. You could tell I'm whizzing through because none of them were straight. So just while I'm making flowers, I'll just remind you all again what the plan is for this release. So this is your colour coordinates first part of release 1. This is not the complete release 1, okay? This is half of it. There will be another 5 colours in a couple of months. I'm not going to do it too soon because I want you to have the use of these and start making some fabulous things. But then the conclusion of part 1 will give us 5 more colours that will build on what we've already got here. And I've tried to do colours that I know we all use. Look at them beautiful flowers. there will be additions. So once we've done the linen and the colour block for all 10 colours, the next part will be the same 10 colours split into 2 halves again, so 5 at a time, with 2 new finishers. So we know we love a textured paper. Oops, that's not straight at all. It's true, Patricia. In fact, that you can see the leaves I've got here. These leaves are about 4 years old. I can't even remember what they're called without looking at the packaging. So I'm nearly done, and then we've just got the sentiment to do. I'm just going to give you a little tip for trying to find a teal colour in the ink pads, because I couldn't find one that was perfect, so we're making our own. I'm going to use silver pearls in this, I think. Ooh, what about sea glass? Ooh, that's pretty, isn't it? Oh, yes. Sea glass it is. And then the last flower. Yeah, the button for the subtitles is at the bottom. I don't know why it's on all the time, because I turn it off every single time. Hi Kath, how you doing? How's Sharon? So nearly done, nearly done. And then we'll stamp the sentiment and put this card together. I quite like these pointy flowers. They're completely different to how they look in the dies. Right, pearls and then, or gems, and then we can get on with it. I'm not going to put glitter in these. I'm just going to put gems in. Oh, good. I am using Sea Glass Wendy. Sea Glass is the perfect match. Just see if I need another big one for this. Yeah, I do. What time is it? Oh, I've not done bad. It's only 8:05. My voice is a bit dry. Right, so leaves. As I say, I can't remember which ones they are. They look like, are they lovely leaves or shabby leaves or something like that? I just thought it's a nice change. You are funny, Wendy. You know as well as I do that you need it. You know I'm usually right. Right, here we go. Let's get this put together. So I'm just going to do the tips of these. when I like just doing the tips of the foliage when we've got debossing detail in them. Ooh. And then I'll just do the sentiment, assemble it. I'll run through everything for everybody who joined us late. Why is my glue doing that? Is it because it's so warm in here? That's better. Last one, last one. I'm not putting any glue, glitter on the flowers. Right, here we go. So let's just do the sentiment whilst we're waiting. So when I was trying to find a nice teal colour earlier, I tried a couple of different variations and this was the best one. This was the best match I got. And this is using Warm Breeze Versifying Clay with spruce on top. So that's what I'm going to do. And this little sentiment just says, sending love your way. So the Warm Breeze first, which is like a turquoisey blue. And then just one tap with the spruce. Bear with me, I just need to stand up to do this. Try and get it straight. Be a miracle if that's straight, but there you go. Oh no, that's not bad at all. Look. So it's actually quite a nice mix. If you want it a bit bluer, just use more blue on top. We always forget that we can mix the ink pads up. Right, here we go. Assembly. The best part. My favourite part. Oh, got no glue gel. Bear with me a sec. I blew my nose while I was up. I hope you didn't hear me. Right, here we go. Glue gel. So this die, this little pointy one is from the Opulence Squares from Lead Differently 2. We will be having a Lead Differently 3 at some point. I've just got a couple of other things going on first. Let's just pop that on there. Then the little sentiment can go on. I'm going to stand up to do this. Oops. Oh my god. Naughty glue gel. Right, here we go. You did hear me blow my nose, oh bless you, sorry. Could have been worse. I did shut the door. Oh, look how pretty this card is. and it's so easy to put together. Right, so flowers next, foliage last as always. And I'm loving these flowers. You can't get them anymore, I do know that. It's high time we had some new flowers, but not just yet. I've got other things planned for you. Oh, where's my screen gone? Oh, Facebook, can't see anything. YouTube, are we all right? I can't see anything. Can you all still see what I'm doing? Yeah, my screen's gone black as well. Let me just refresh my page. Well, how weird was that? I think we're back. I think we're back. I'm not sure what that was, so apologies everybody, but we are back. Or we seem to be. How weird was that? Anyway, we're back. How strange. I can't even explain to you what that was. Because I don't know. Right, so let's just get these on. Just shake them up a little bit. I'm just trying to do them a little bit different. There we go. Very strange. Yeah, back on YouTube, back on Facebook. I don't know what that was. Very strange. Oh, it was inevitable, look. Right, here we go. Pop these at the bottom. So when I do a 3 and a 3 like I'm doing here, I'll make sure that this size one is the opposite to the top part. So I'm not angling these per se, but I am a little bit. Bear with me, I know I'm faffing, but it needs to match. Right, foliage, and then we are good to go. Sticks a finger in the glue. It could be worse. It could be worse. And now the subtitles are back on. Do you know what? Facebook's just an absolute pain, isn't it? Yep, so if you go to where it says CC at the bottom of your screen, click that, and then just click off. I've just had to do the same thing. Right, I'm just going to pop these leaves in. And then a couple of random gem. Well, they're not random, I know where they're going. Single one. And then we'll do a quick recap. I won't go through everything. But I will just quickly run through the colours, what you're actually getting, and a reminder of the show times, which we know are fabulous at 4 and 6 p.m. But I am actually happy about that for once. Oh, I've just realised it. Chrissy, does it tell me who I'm on with? I might get somebody I've never worked with at 6 p.m. They'll wonder what's hit them, I'm sure. Poor Hayley copped for it the other day, so she looked after me very well, bless her. Gave me time to go and blow my nose and everything. Right, so I've just got a couple of little pearl gems to put on, and then we are good to go. So just to remind you that all of the colour on this card is from the new colour coordinations paper pack, which I think is absolutely marvellous. And we'll just have a gem there and a gem there. My patience is wearing thin, so clearly I've exhausted my energy. And there we go, everybody. Oh, I'm not gonna swear. So obviously I've used the two papers from the teal shades. It's actually a combination of different colours from the same paper pack, or the same two packs, because it was the teal linen, distressed linen, and the distressed colour block. So let's just do a little close-up so you can see how beautiful these colours are. And honestly, everybody, it's so easy. It makes it so easy now to be able to make coordinated projects without the hassle and stress of trying to find colours that coordinate. So everything on there are actually 1, 2, 3, 4 with the background. There are 4 different shades of the teal colour block on there, and there are 2 different shades. Might actually be more. There are 2 different shades of the distressed, the teal distressed linen on there as well. So it just shows you how you can just chuck it all together and it will look absolutely fabulous like that. It's true. It's true. Right, I'll do a quick let me get a drink and then I'll just quickly whiz through again and just make sure I'm still okay on the tube. Yeah, we're back. Oh, Samantha's just put, the MDF storage is super amazing. Can we have one for dear? Oh, I can tell you, Samantha, that we have got something new coming in our storage systems. It's actually ready now but I haven't got time to go and collect it. So it's going to be another couple of weeks. So we have reordered the A5 storage system, the A6 storage system. We've got a new one coming in a couple of weeks, and then we are working on an 8x8 one for you, which will fit obviously these and the embossing folders. Right, let's just do a quick, I'll leave that there so you can see the card that I've made. Remember, go and get your Allure die set before it's all gone. You'll kick yourself if you don't get that. So this is your introduction to the brand new colour coordinates. It is on my shows on Hobby Maker. So the official release is Wednesday this week at 4 p.m. and 6 p.m. You can, as ever, pre-order yours from 9 o'clock tonight from myself and from Julia, and we will be shipping from Thursday onwards. So you can get yours in, get your order in, know that it's coming and not worry about it. This is, for anybody who joined us later, I'm just going to quickly run through this. I'll leave that there just while I'm yakking. I'll leave it there. This is going to be a core product line. So this will be a permanent addition to our core product lines, yeah? However, the initial order for Series 1, Part 1, which is what this is, has been done. I will not be reordering Series 1 until at least the autumn. So once this current massive stock has gone, there will be no more of this colour set until at least autumn this year. But then I will restock it. I will keep it in stock. So it just means you can get everything. So what is it? What is this colour system? Colour coordinates. So colour coordinates, the first 5 shades give you the colour block, the distressed colour block. And they also give you the distressed linen in the same colours. So if I put these one on top of the other, you can see that your colour block coordinates with its distressed linen counterpart. It's 5 or 6 shades lighter in the linen because obviously there is more white space because of the texture from the linen. And that is, there are 24 sheets in each pack, 4 sheets, 6 shades, 24 sheets, and 4 sheets of each colour or each shade. So we have the teal, we have the shades of yellow in the colour block and in the distressed linen. We have the lavender. This is not purple, this is lavender. It's a slightly different hue. So these are giving you like bluebell kind of colours, lilac kind of colours rather than purple blocks, yeah? So again, with your colour block and with your linen, look how good it is with the white. Then we've got the pink, the same pink shades in colour block and in linen, distressed linen. I will quickly bring the boards in because it shows you nicely on the boards. And then you know there's going to be blue because this is me we're talking about. And I love these shades of blue so much. One of the demos I've prepped is with this second one, which is an absolute stunning royal blue. Look at that. And then with the distressed linen counterpart. So it's 5 colours, two coordinating packs each, designed to mix and match within their own colour family and within any of the other colour families from each release. So you know you're just gonna be able to cherry pick and pick 2 random colours and know that they're gonna go together. So that is a massive 240 sheets of 8 1/4 by 8 1/4 inch. Yeah, it's not even just 8 by 8, it's 8 1/4. So I'll quickly just run through the boards again because it took me ages to do them. So as ever with my papers, you can stamp on them, you can heat emboss, die cut, run them through your embossing folders, and so on and so forth. So this is the teal shades with a distressed colour block, distressed linen. Did you hear me talk? At least I tutted and I didn't say any swear words. This is your blue shades. Look how gorgeous these colours are. I love that one as well. So that's your blue shades, distressed colour block and distressed linen. The yellow, which I know we're going to use for all our stamens, etc. Case in point. In the colour block and the distressed linen. Pink shades, again, colour block, distressed linen. And then your lavender shades. So this is your first release of the colour coordinates complete colour system, which is going to make our life so much easier. So you can, as I mentioned, pre-order yours from 9 o'clock tonight with dispatch from Thursday. And obviously the stock I've got for Hobby Maker belongs to them, so I won't be stealing any of that should we sell out. Excuse me. Now, I promise you, you're going to use this constantly, and you'll be glad that it's a core product, because it just makes it an absolute pleasure to work with, because there's no guesswork. You've just got the fun of creating, and the hard part is choosing which colours you want to start with. So there you go, everybody. If you are phoning if you're phoning the shop to do your order, let me just find, here it is. So if you want to phone the shop rather than order online after the live to do your pre-order, you absolutely can do so using the phone number on screen. But please call after 12 noon just to give the girls a chance to get in and get plenty of coffee or tea ready for when the phone starts. So there you go, everybody. I hope you love this. I'm so glad we've done something different as well. I've never done it before. There was a very distinct need for these colour coordinates. And I think they're just going to make our crafty lives so much better and so much easier. So before I love you and leave you all, just a quick reminder, if you haven't yet, please do subscribe to the YouTube channel. Excuse me. If you are already watching on the YouTube channel, please make sure you give me a little thumbs up, s'il vous plaît. It would be very much appreciated. And for those of you that haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, well, there you go. You've got no excuses now. Go and get on. Our Facebook group, if you're not in there yet, just search on Facebook for Crafting with Phill Martin and Sentimentally Yours. You do need to answer the 3 little questions that it asks you, like how long have you been crafting, that kind of thing. Otherwise, it automatically declines your request, but we'd love to see you join us in the group. And as ever, you can find the Sentimentally Yours Facebook page and give that a like and a follow. And our shop Facebook page, Honeypot Crafts, the same again, like and follow. TikTok, which if I ever remember to put anything new on, I will. And Instagram. So there you go, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed that. My voice is going now, so it's definitely time. It's definitely time for me to love you and leave you. I will see you on your Hobby Maker screens on your telly box on Wednesday at 4 p.m. and 6 p.m, which will be a nice treat because I can get a line. So thanks, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope you love these as much as I do. Get your orders in as soon as you can, and I will see you on Wednesday. Thanks, everybody.